Hey, Karen, how's your mom doing? She's doing better now. She was discharged from the hospital yesterday. But she still can't walk, so she'll be in a wheelchair. That means she needs someone to take care of her from now on. Oh my God! Really? I was so surprised when I heard she broke her leg in front of our house. It's been what? A month, right? I thought she was getting better. I can't believe she'll need a wheelchair from now on. I called my brother several times, but he didn't pick up. Have you heard anything from him? I don't know if he's ignoring me on purpose. Josh has really been busy, so I contacted you on his behalf. I'm such a perfect wife, don't you think? I see. So, who's going to take care of her? Of course you're going to take care of her, right, Karen? We can't do it, okay? We have 2 kids, and it's just too much. You, on the other hand, are 40 years old and still single. You have plenty of time to take care of your mother. You still live with your parents, so don't you think it's perfect? Now you have even more reason to stay in your parents' house. I still live with my mom because my father passed away a few years ago. I was living alone at the time, but I moved back home because I was worried about my mom, who got depressed after Dad's passing. It's not like I'm still depending on my mom. Whatever. I didn't ask for your life story. I'm just explaining my side. Besides, I have no intention of getting married in the future. Jesus Christ! You sound so miserable. Are you serious? Don't you mean you can't get married even if you want to? I guess you can't read properly. Just leave me alone, please. Does my being single bother you? No, right? You're not bothering me now, but you might bother me in the future. Huh? What do you mean? Just think about it. If your mom passes away, the next person you will depend on will be your brother, which means my husband. I won't do that, so please don't worry. Oh, I don't think so. I'm 100% sure you're planning to depend on us. I guess talking to you is just a waste of time. I have a visitor coming over right now, and I need to clean up. Can I go now? I'm not done talking. Just so you know, I can't take care of your mother. I'm already working on taking care of my mother, so don't worry. Oh, really? That's good. Oh, well, you've never done anything to make your parents proud. I guess this is your last chance to do something for your mom. So, you say you're working on it, but what are you going to do? Put her in a nursing home? No, my mom said she doesn't want to go to a nursing home. I will take care of her in this house. What? In such a shabby house? To be honest, I feel sorry for your mom. She's the one who said she wants to stay in this house. Besides, we are planning to renovate the house so she can use her wheelchair more freely. That's why a remodeling company is coming to visit our house. I'm going to talk to them and get an estimate. What? Remodeling is expensive. Don't tell me you want us to pay for that. We're not paying for it. Don't you ever depend on us. I'm not expecting you to pay for it, so don't worry. I will bear all the expenses. Are you sure about that? Do you have that kind of money? Just don't worry about it. I will take care of all the expenses. I promise not to put a burden on you. In return, please promise to leave us alone. Please don't interfere when it comes to the house and the way I take care of my mom. Okay, whatever. I'll talk to my brother about this too. But are you sure you're okay with it? I just told you, don't worry and please leave us alone. Right. You said that, not me. I'm not gonna help you with anything. My name is Karen. I'm 40 years old and single, living with my mom. I have an older brother, Josh, but to be honest, we don't get along very well. He has always been a self-centered person. When my father passed away in a car accident, all he was concerned about was the inheritance. Josh married Candace 3 years ago. She's just like Josh, a selfish person. I can't believe what she told me earlier. She never cared about our family, and she always thinks I'm after their money. Well, we have no intention of relying on them at all. I love my job, and to be honest, I have no interest in marriage at the moment. I am happiest when I'm working, and I think there's nothing wrong with staying single. I am paid a very high salary compared to the average office worker. That's why expenses for renovations is not a problem at all. Not only did we have an elevator installed and made bigger rooms, we took this opportunity to do a complete renovation. The renovation turned out great. Our house looks like a new house. However, even though I live at home with my mom, most of the time I leave early in the morning for work and come home late. So we decided to hire a live-in caregiver. Luckily, a single mom who is a qualified caregiver was willing to work for us. She has a good personality and very skilled worker. Of course, we pay her a reasonable salary. We also provided her with her own room and offered her to live with her kid in our house. She is a very hard worker, and my mother treats her like real family. Things have been tough, but I'm happy that everything is going well for now. Hey, Karen! What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Oh my God! You told me that the remodeling of my parents' house is finished, so I went to check it out. It looks amazing! Oh, about that? Yeah, I heard you came yesterday afternoon. My mom told me. I'm surprised that you remodeled that much. The bathrooms and toilets look like a spa. It looks like a completely different house now. Well, we completely remodeled and reconstructed the house. That's why it took a lot of time to finish. This is not fair that you are living in the house. To be honest, I don't like the caregiver that you hired. She's a stranger, but she's too close to your mother. It's weird. What's wrong with it? She's just doing her job. She works hard and has been good to my mother. I'm thankful to her. No, it's really weird. I can't believe she's living in the house. Well, she's a live-in caregiver. My mom needs help all the time, so I don't know why you keep saying it's weird. Why is the caregiver's kid also living in this house? They are using this house like it's their house. And her kid being too close to your mom too. It's not her grandma, but the kid calling her grandma is weird. Your mom seems to be having more fun talking to the caregiver's kids than our kids. Well, that's just the way it is, isn't it? They live in our house, so of course they are closer than your kids. Besides, your kids were playing games all day yesterday. They didn't even respond when my mom tried to talk to them. Of course, she prefers to spend time with the caregiver's kid. Besides, you have no right to say anything. Anything about the house or about my mom? You promised not to interfere in any way from now on, didn't you? Did I? I don't remember that promise. You must be mistaken. Oh, God. I contacted you today because I wanted to tell you that from now on, we're going to live in the house. What do you mean? Do I need to explain it to you? Thanks to you, the house is renovated and looks like a new house. I really appreciate you for that. Well, now we've decided to stay in the house, so you can go. What are you talking about? I renovated that house. I'm also paying for the caregiver. Why should I leave? You are paying for that caregiver? I can't believe it. They have free rent. You don't have to pay anything for them. What? They're here for a job. I just can't believe what you're saying. If your family's going to live in the house, how will you take care of my mother? We'll continue to have caregivers take care of her. I have no time to take care of your mother. Can you pay the caregiver? Well, if you give us this house, we won't have to pay rent. And I guess I'll be able to make do with that. Caregiver salary is like, what? $2,000 per month? Are you serious? If your family's going to live in the house, please pay the fee that I paid for the renovation. What? There's no way I can pay for that. First of all, since you are a useless member of the family, you should pay for everything. Raising a child costs money. Meanwhile, you are single and with no kids. You must have plenty of money. What do you mean by that? It sounds like you think you are superior just because you have kids. I don't agree with any of that. I have no obligation to pay anything. We decided to stay in the house even if you don't want to. I will do whatever it takes to get rid of you, so be prepared. I think you'd better get ready to move out while you still can before things get worse. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? You can't just change the locks on my house without my permission. Why do you think I did it? Do you have any proof? I got a call from my mother and her caregiver. They told me everything. You suddenly stormed into the house and told them that your family's going to live in this house. You also told them that they have to follow everything you say. I won't let you do that. How did you get into the house anyway? I made a duplicate key when I visited the house the other day. Yay! My plan worked. I can't believe it. You know, that house is already in my name. What you're doing is a crime. Do you know that? Shut up! You're overreacting. I am not. I heard you hurt the caregiver's kid when she started crying. Have you lost your mind, Candice? You can't do this. Shut up! This house is ours now. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Well, good luck finding a new house. It's your fault for not leaving the house when I told you to. Oh, really? Well, I have a plan too. Be prepared. Hey, it's not fair to call the police. I'm your brother's wife. How could you do such a thing to your family? Thanks to you, they took me to the police station for questioning. It wasn't me. It was my mother who called the police. What? You're lying. I'm not lying. My mother told you to leave the house, didn't she? You have no right to enter this house because this is my house. I'm pretty sure my mom warned you before calling the police. But what did you say to my mother? You yelled at her that it's your house now. Even when the caregiver tried to stop you, you yelled at her, hurt the kid, and threatened not to pay her salary if she talked back to you. What you did is a crime. Whatever! You guys love to overreact. No, we're not. I'm going to press charges against you. I'll tell the police everything that happened. I won't let you do that. If you do that, I'm going to go to your house right now and talk to that caregiver, so she won't say anything to the police. I'm pretty sure she'll listen to me if I threaten her again. I've had the locks changed again, so you won't be able to enter the house anymore. What? We are ready to file a damage report now. You will be arrested in no time. No way! You made a duplicate key without our permission, broke in illegally, and even abused the caregiver's kid. Do you think you can get away with all of that? You don't have any proof that I did it! Police won't take you seriously. I have proof. What? Oh, you didn't notice. When we renovated the house, I also installed CCTV in this house. The camera caught everything you did, so I have proof. Oh my God! Please, stop it! I will apologize, okay? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Just so you know, my mom says she wants to disown your family. Why? Why? First of all, Josh never cared about Dad. He only cared about the inheritance. When Mom was in the hospital, he never contacted her or me. This time, he only cares about the new house that I renovated. And you've always been selfish, just like my brother. I can't believe what you did to my mother and our caregiver. What you did is unacceptable. I have no intention of contacting you or your family in the future. I will block your contact information as well. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. This will never happen again. Please. Hey, Karen. Please.
Hey, Karen. What the hell are you doing? Candace got arrested because of you.
Wow, it's been a while, Josh. Good to know that she got arrested. Just so you know, it's not my fault. How dare you say that? Do you know how much you hurt my mother? I can't believe you let your wife do terrible things to us. I feel ashamed that you are my brother. Please do not show your face to me ever again.
Hey, I'm begging you. Please withdraw the charges. The kid won't stop crying. I never took care of them by myself, you know. It's seriously causing me so much stress that Candace is not home.
Are you serious? Did you even read what I said to you?
I did. I'm sorry for what I did. Just please help us.
All right. I have a condition.
What's the condition?
I want you to promise in writing that you'll never get involved with Mom, me, or the caregiver again. In other words, you will cut all ties with us. And also promise me that you won't come within a 100-meter radius of her house. Then I will withdraw the charges.
Why do I have to promise you that?
Oh God. I gave you one chance and you ruined it. Good luck raising your kid by yourself. Either way, we're cutting you off. We're not going to have anything to do with you in the future. Don't you ever come near us again.
Okay. I promise you in writing or whatever. I don't want to take care of the kids.
You're such an asshole. My lawyer will contact you from now on. Bye. Thanks to my lawyer, my brother signed a legal document stating he will sever all ties with our family. He is legally bound not to approach within the 100-meter radius of our house. Moreover, if he violates this agreement, he must pay a hefty fine of $10,000. Of course, I requested Candace to sign a similar legal document. With these legal assurances, I finally have peace of mind. Honestly, Josh and Candace are a perfect match for each other. However, their selfish nature often leads to conflicts. I can't help but feel sorry for my niece and nephew caught in the middle. Oh well, since I've severed ties with Josh, it's no longer my concern. Each day, I feel happy spending time with my mom, our caregiver, and her child. Since we hired the caregiver, My mom's mood has really improved. She's making great progress in her rehab and can walk on her own now. Seeing her get better makes me so happy. I think getting rid of the things that stressed her out has helped her recover faster. From now on, I'm dedicated to loving and supporting my mom as she continues to get better.